What's up, everyone? Today I'm here with a figure that I was waiting for, that I'm really excited that I found. Didn't even think I was gonna find this today because the Walmart I go in, well, that I went to today and that I usually take my break on, really sucks when it comes to figures. And once in a while, I like get really lucky. And it's because nobody goes to that Walmart because they know it sucks. And I found me a Batman Unlimited, The Dark Knight Returns Batman. Yay! It's one of my favorite Batman stories. Um, and it looks like the Batman Unlimited box. It's got the famous cover art to the first book. On the back, it shows Batman with Robin. What's her name? Carrie something. I can't remember her name. Does it say it in the thing? Blah blah blah. Batman, Bruce Wayne, Crime Fighting Passion, Jason Todd, in Gotham City's. No, it doesn't say her name, but it's Carrie something. I don't know. They also had the Planet X Batman. I stashed that. I'm gonna pick that up tomorrow. I could have bought it today. I had the money, but I don't know. It's just another DC Batman figure, just painted. But I don't know. I'll probably pick it up tomorrow though. But yeah, I was really looking forward to this figure, and I really like it too because it doesn't have the normal DCU body. It actually uses parts from the He-Man line. I believe it's the He-Man line. But there he is, looking gorgeous. The first off, you notice he's chunky, just like the He-Man figures, pretty much. In the comic book, he's pretty chunky. Even in they made the cartoon finally, he's chunky. He does come with one accessory, his little funny round shaped batarangs, which I'm not a big fan of, but I don't know, they're pretty much iconic to this, the comic book. So yeah, I'll just toss it off the side. It goes in either hand. He's got two half open fists, so either hand it can go in. As far as articulation goes, he's got pretty good head movement. On a ball joint, it's up and down. It's pretty good. Like, it's not, crazy wide range up and down, but he's got a little side to side head cocking too. He's got, the shoulders round and round, whatever. He's got the biceps. He got the single jointed elbow, and then he's got wrist articulation. He's got an ab crunch. He's got a waist. I'm gonna skip the hip joints real quick. He's got his single jointed knees. He's got the boot swirl, and then he's got back and forth on the foot, which it's like the He-Man. It doesn't have the pin going through, and it has. I don't know if it's because it's loose, but it's got a slight side to side. I'm not sure if it has a shitty ankle rocker or if there's just play in there. But when coming to the hips, this whole piece right here is rubberish, kind of like, and this is not the standard DCU hip articulation. I do believe the He-Man figures come with this hip articulation, where I don't know if you can see that right there. Let's see if I can zoom in, but it's like you got the swivel right here, and then it's got the hinge kind of. And it's got back and forward. Obviously, it's kind of hindered because this rubber right here, but it goes pretty good forward. But I do like this hip articulation a lot better than the DCU standard hip articulation. Even though that makes it nice and smooth looking while coming down with the hips, it looks more natural. But you get that retarded ass gap right here, which is just horrible. I hate that. But yeah, articulation on this guy is amazing. I wish it had a little more ankle rocker, but I really do like the articulation on him. I mean, they couldn't put a double joint because how chunky he is, because it would cut into his bicep, and it wouldn't really go anyway. I don't mind the single jointed elbow or the single jointed knee on him because he's a bigger character. Double joints for like more skinnier characters in my book. But yeah, the cape, I love how they did the cape. It's not the standard cape, it's got the little drape in the back. The cape comes down real nice, comes down low. It's not the normal like big cape that swirls up and goes to points. It's got the little point. I like how the fold is. The texture's it's a little thicker. The texture feels nice. He's got some nice shading in his muscles. The bat symbol is spot on perfect. The paint on his face is spot on perfect. It's like they put, I don't know, it's like they put more, either I got a really good figure or they just put a lot better quality into this figure. I don't know. Because his face is spot on too. Usually the skin is usually not on right with a Batman face, you know. Like the mask is messed up a little bit or it's a little slightly off. The eyes are perfect. You know, he looks like he just popped out the comic book. He really does. I really do like this figure a lot. You know, it's plugged. His cape is plugged in like that, like usual. If you want to see his buttocks, there you go. He doesn't really have any. It's kind of flat. His belt looks nice. Really, really do like this figure a lot. I was looking forward to him, and I was hoping he was going to be good, and he was. He is. Here you go, side by side with the Play Arts Kai Batman Returns figure. Now that figure's really nice too. Except, I mean, he's more realistic looking. He looks more cartoony, like popped out the comic book. That's why I like him a lot more. Actually, he's more articulated, more detailed. This is a beautiful figure too, but I don't know, I think this just represents the Dark Knight out the comic book better. This would be more if you wanted to put a realistic look on him. But yeah, I got him $15 at Walmart. I didn't have to buy him at Toys R Us where they charge almost $22, which is really shitty. Especially for a DCU figure, which doesn't have perfect paint and stuff like that. But this guy does. This guy does. I'll probably do a review on the Planet X Batman tomorrow. If I'm most likely going to pick him up because it's a Batman figure. I usually pick up Batman figures. I've been trying to pick up the Batman in this line where he's the metallic black and not just the gray from the DCU Classics line when they first released. But I don't know. I always find him at Toys R Us, and I don't want to pay over $20 for the guy. I want to buy him at Walmart or Target, where he's $14.99. He comes to $15 something. Just can't pay $20 for these figures no more. It's just highway robbery. And I really hope they release the female Robin, whatever her name is, Carrie something. They like rhymes too. Carrie Kelly or something. I think her name is Carrie Kelly. I think it is, or is it Kelly Carrie? I don't know. It's one of those. I can't remember. I'm horrible with it. Even though she's in the new Batman Incorporated, trying to be the new Robin, and trying to figure out what happened to Damian, because she still thinks she's alive. But Damian's dead. But they'll bring him back. I hope so. I like Damian. He's a badass little kid. But anyways, yeah, that's the Batman Unlimited, the Dark Knight Returns Batman. If you guys find him, I recommend picking him up. Do not pass him. He's a great figure. Really done well. I just think, you know, they just did him really good. Take it easy, guys.